Today I want to present you a very nice premium high quality electric SUV. It's about Nissan Ariya, a car that from my point of view it's kind of underestimated because not too many people talk about it, not too many reviews are online, and from my point of view I think it deserves a little bit more attention because I have the car for 2 days now, and I have to tell you guys it's really a wonderful car. And while you're driving it, and even today in the morning when I start driving it and coming here to do the review, I was like, man, this car, it's really nice, it's drive really smooth, it really feel premium. You have that Mercedes feeling, driving feeling, and also the quality, it's incredible. In this video I will do the full review, interior, exterior, material quality. I will show you everything about the car, so I hope you can get as many detail and information as possible. So if you are on the market for an electric SUV, family electric SUV, I think this car might be a very good car to take it in consideration. At least you can go and test drive it and see if you like it. First of all, I want to give you some technical data and information about the car, and then we will start with the review. Of course, I have a separate video, test drive video. If you want to see the car on the road, definitely check out those videos because they are really interesting, and you can get even more information about the car. You can see how the autopilot work, the safety features work. You can see even how the car can automatic self parking, because it comes with a lot of options, and also park assist and so on. Anyway, the version that I have with me is the most expensive version, and it's also the most powerful version. And the price of the car, it's 66,900 euro plus the color. The color, it's 1,000 euro, and the name of the color, it's Aurora Green. It's a fabulous color. And why I say that, because it can change the colors between 3 different colors, from green to brown to black, and it's really interesting depending how the light it's hitting the car, the colors is changing, and it's really a unique feature of the car. Now, the version that I have with me is the Evolve Plus. You can get it also as only an Evolve, but you will have less horsepower, because this one is the most powerful version, 389 horsepower. And yeah, 66,000 plus 1,000 euro with all the options included: panoramic glass roof, 360 degrees camera, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, heated windshield, all those stuff I will show you in a second. It is a little bit more expensive, but keeping in mind all the safety features, driving feeling, and the premium quality of the materials, I think it totally makes sense. But if you don't want to pay so much money for this Ariya, keep in mind that the car starting price, the most affordable version, start at 45,990 euro for the Engage version, and it is a front wheel drive, and it has a smaller battery, a 63 kilowatt hour battery, where here we have the 87 kilowatt hour battery, so it's much bigger battery, and you have on paper a little bit more range. Now let me go even deeper in details, and let me give you the most important technical data. By the way, it comes with Bose sound system 10 speakers. I will show you a little bit later as we go in the video. Another important feature is the fact that this car comes with heating pump. This is very important for electric cars, so it's included in the price in the version. Plus it comes the onboard charging, 22 kilowatt in AC, and you can charge it in DC at the maximum power of 130 kilowatts. 20-inch rims. Usually it comes with 19-inch, but on this version we have 20-inch as standard. They are the aerodynamic rims. They look really cool. I will show you a little bit later. It's an all-wheel drive version. That means it comes with 2 electric motors, one on the front, one on the rear. Is the e-4ORCE version. It comes with a lithium battery located under the floor, an 87 kilowatt hour battery, usable, because normally brute it's 91 kilowatt hour. When it comes to suspension, we have McPherson independent suspension on the front and independent multi-link suspension on the rear. The weight of the car, 2,218 kilograms. It's a pretty heavy car, but the way they set it up, the suspension and the steering wheel feeling, it's pretty good, and it feels pretty agile in the city. You can see that also in my test drive. Also, when it comes to turning circle, 10.8 meters. Aerodynamic, the drag coefficient, it's 0.30. something that for an SUV it's pretty good. So the shape of the car, it's quite aerodynamic. The power of the car, 394 horsepower, 600 Newton meters. The top speed of the car, 200 km per hour, and the range VLTP combined, it's around 498 kilometers, but in the city urban, Nissan claimed that you can reach up to 612 kilometers, something that is pretty good. In real life, probably you can do 400 kilometer without any problem, 350, 400, no problem. And fuel consumption around 20.4 kilowatt. This is something that we have tested in the test drive, so definitely check out. 0 to 100 the car can do in 5.1 seconds. It's pretty quick. Those were the most important technical data and information. Let's go outside, let's talk a little bit about the exterior design, then we will go inside. I will show you the space, the material quality, the multimedia, and yeah, in the end, as always, we will do the conclusion. So yeah, let's do it, guys. First of all, as always, let's start with the key. This is the key, a pretty light key and small. This is something that I like very much. What you can do with the key, you can unlock the car from here, simple as that. You can lock the car, and of course you have the button for the trunk. Actually, you have to hold it, and if you hold it for a few seconds, you can open the trunk automatically, something that is super useful. You will see a little bit later how much space you have in the trunk. Then if you want to close it again, hold it all the time until the trunk will close. This is super convenient and simple to use. Other than that, of course, the car comes with electric folding mirrors. That means every time you lock and unlock the car, the mirrors will fold in and fold out. Right now they will stay locked like that. Also, you can lock the car by having your finger here, and you can unlock it when you come here. You put your hands here, the doors will be unlocked. Plus, from here, from the door, you have this button in the middle from where you can open the mirror or fold in, just like that. Super simple. Yeah, in general, this is the key, and this is what you can do with the key. Now we can talk a little bit about the exterior design. First of all, as I said before, the aerodynamic of the car is 0.30, something that is pretty good for an SUV, for a big SUV like that, and the fact that it's quite heavy, that helps a lot. Very nice, beautiful lines from my point of view. The design of the car, it's really beautiful. It looks really cool. It has full LED lights, so you don't find any halogen light, even on the front, even on the rear, doesn't matter. You don't find any bulb light on the car. Now in the front, you don't have matrix LED light or adaptive headlamps, but you have full LED lights. So even for the low beam that is located around here and the high beam around there, you have LED. So that's great, and also the light, it's quite good and bright. I tested last night and I have a separate video about it. So if you want to see it, definitely check out to see how good it is. We have sequential turning signals, following turning signals. You can see how long it is, probably one of the longest turning signal in the industry. Really interesting the way they design the front end. It's quite unique. You don't find other car that's looking like that, but they still keep that design signature of Nissan front end. I like very much the fact that you don't have any grille here, so all the front, it's kind of closed, but very simple, very nice, very clean. We have the Nissan logo down here. You have the camera, the front camera for the 360 degrees camera. I will show you when we go inside. Here on the side, we have huge air intakes. Really interesting the way they design it, and they are real. Here you have 6 parking sensors on the front, and also down here we have the fog lamp that's LED light, and it's also pretty useful in the nighttime because it can illuminate the down part, and I did show you that in the test drive video in the nighttime, also in the lights video, so definitely check out that as well. Now the only air intakes, it's right here, the grill, and also we have active cooling. You have those clappers in plastic that they close and open, that allow the air to go inside to cool down the battery and different elements. But in general, it looks quite nice the way they design it. Now going on the side, actually let's go up here on the windshield, and I want to point out the fact that the windshield, it's heated, and I will show you when we go inside. You have everywhere inside the windshield some little elements that heat up all the windshield at once. So in the winter you defrost it in 1-2 minutes maximum. There on the windshield you have the cameras and the sensor for light and raining. The camera can read the traffic speed limits and also help for the lane assist, keeping between the lanes, and all that safety features that work together with the radar. And the radar, if I'm not wrong, it's located around here in the front. Not sure exactly the location, but I know it's around here in the front, and it works together with the cameras from up there. Also, let me go in the back a little bit. Those are the 20-inch rims, the aerodynamic rims. And of course, you can get the 19th one, but on this version it comes standard with 20. They are aerodynamic and they look really nice. For an electric car, they look pretty good. I think it fits really nice with the color of the car. Also, 20-inch, you can see right here the size, and also those are plastic around here, but here we have alloy wheels, so you can take the plastics outside if you want to make it look a little bit different, a little bit more sportier. Ventilated brake discs on the front, and on the rear the car comes also with ventilated brake discs, but they're a little bit smaller. So yeah, other than that, on the roof you have the panoramic glass roof that I will show you a little bit later when we go inside. You have the radio antenna that looks also quite nice, shark tail, really modern and nice. And one of my favorite elements on the exterior of the car is this roof spoiler that's quite sporty. Here in the middle you have the brake lights LED, and also look at the entrance, look how sporty and cool it looks like. It's so nice, it fits so nice with the design of the car. Also here you have this gray element around the edges of the car, of the windows, and then it goes all the way in the back. Some glossy around here. This is the new trend. Glossy here, tinted windows, glossy on the B-pillar. It looks really slick and nice. And then even the back window, it looks really nice. It's slick, it's different, it's modern. I love it. Now the wipers here, I wish it was somewhere around here to improve the aerodynamic, or maybe just don't install it at all. I think that will improve even more the aerodynamic of the car, but quite nice. In the end, the back of the car, it looks pretty nice. Yeah, what do you think, guys? Anyway, Nissan, very nice, integrated inside this I should say plastic protection, because also here inside this plastic protection you have this LED light bar that goes across the back of the car everywhere, and everywhere you have LED lights. Those are the fog lamps around here. This is the turning signal, also sequential turning signals, and then you have the tail light that in the night time it looks wonderful. I tested last night and it looks really good. Anyway, now let's go forward. Here under we have the camera, reverse camera, LED lights on the number plate, e-4ORCE on the right side, and Ariya on the left side. Look how nice they write Ariya. It looks so good. Those three-dimensional design, they look really cool. Then if we go a little bit lower on the bumper, six sensors also for parking and for safety features, and then you have the bumper down here that looks lovely. Some light reflectors, plus this bumper in the back looks so cool. I like very much also this element here in the middle that make the car feel and look a little bit more sportier. Then let's go on the other side. I want to show you also the charging port, and then it's one more element that I want to talk before we go inside the car. Here's the charging port on the left side. You have the AC in 22 kilowatts and DC 130 maximum charging speed, but also everywhere the quality feel quite good. Here is the mirror cap, the same color as the car, and also you have turning signal LED light. Here you have the camera for 360 degrees camera, and by the way, the door handles also pretty simple. They feel really good quality. I love the door handles, the way it feels when you touch it. It feels really stable and really good quality. Plus when you close it, it sounds really nice. Also in the back, hear this out. Oh, it sounds good. I love the sound. Again, now what I like very much about the car is the fact that they keep the plastic protection around the wheels, but they are not keep it in that plastic mat. They make it glossy, so it's blend in with the color and with the car design. Very, very nice. But in the same time, if you scratch it, if something happened with those area, you can change it very, very simple. And this is really important. Plus in this area here, you have again this plastic that if you scratch it, if something happened with it, yeah, you can change it very easy. It's much more cheaper than repaint the car. So in general, this is the exterior design of the car, guys. So what do you think about it? Do you like it? What would you change about it? Anyway, now let's go forward. I want to show you what is under the hood, because usually electric, I forget to show you about the, look at the color. From here you see it a green. You see it's kind of a green color. But if you look from here, look at this. There is like brown and here is like green. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but brown, green, and then look from some distance area, it's like black. So really cool the way they designed this painting color. It's so interesting. Now let me open the hood from down here. Simple as that. And let me show you what is under the hood. To be honest, it's for the first time when I look under the hood. And this is a manual. I like the fact that you have those rubber ceilings around here and you don't have any storage space here. So this is the space in the front. It's just the electronic parts and also the motor somewhere under there. Yeah, but in general, this is it. Now let's go in the trunk, guys. Let's see the space in the back. So once you go here, you have a button under the Nissan, and here you can see automatic lift gate in the trunk. Up here you have a handle on the right side, and you have the buttons to lock and close it. Then you have this protection for the trunk that I will take it out and I'll show you how it looks. And this is the entrance. It's huge. I mean, the practicality in the car, 470 liter on this version, e-4ORCE version. It's pretty big from my point of view. I love the fact that it's a flat floor, have some plastic at the entrance. In general, the quality of the trunk around here, it's really good. And inside the car, in general, the quality, it's extremely good. I like the fact that you have LED lights on the right side, LED light on the left side, so plenty of space also here in the left and in the right side to put different items. You have hooks in the corners. Under the floor here you have some storage space for the cables that come standard with the car. Here is the Bose subwoofer and the sound system parts, and here we have some repair kit and other things that are pretty useful. But in general, this is the trunk. Now I want to take out this protection to show you how the trunk look also with the seats folding down. This is the way it looks, guys. Look at the entrance. Such a big entrance. It's huge, it's square, it's perfect to carry big items without any problem. So even for a family with 2 kids, you can carry here a lot of items without any problem. Now if you want to fold down the seats, you do it 60-40, and you have to stretch out a little bit around here, and then you do it like that. It's pretty easy. So yeah, not big deal. Once you do that, you can see that you have a completely flat floor. You can carry big items without any problem, and you can see how much space. You can even sleep here, to be honest, because it's quite flat and it's quite long. You have plenty of space around here to put different items and also to sleep here. Now open the door. It's also a pretty big door, and what I like the fact that it's almost 90 degrees. The opening also pretty big entrance here from the side. It's quite huge, and also the seat belt, you have to put it on the side, but in general this is the way it looks. You can make an idea about the space around here. Even down here you have pretty good quality, and even on the legs you have a completely flat floor, so no transmission tunnel or stuff like that. You have very good space even down there in case you want to put different items. Now the cool part with the seats is that you can fold it a lot on the back, so you have a very good comfort while you're sitting on them, and you have 2 positions. So here around 3 centimeters, you can leave it like that all the way on the back, or you can leave it a little bit straighter. But in general, both positions are really comfortable. Now Before we go inside, let's talk a little bit about the door. Here you have one big window from one piece, and all this one window piece, it's only here on the door, no windows here. If I'm not wrong, look at this, you don't have any window here. That means you have a bigger entrance and also better visibility from the interior. Now, I'm not sure if I have the contact, but I want to show you how much you can fold it down. You cannot fold it all the way down. It's normal because it's from one piece. If it was split here, that will make more sense, but otherwise you cannot fold it all the way down. But it's nice because you will have a better visibility. I will show you in the interior. The design of the door also very beautiful from my point of view. On the upper side you have soft material everywhere here. Look at this, guys, soft and nice material, so I like that very much. Here we have this kind of an Alcantara design with the stitches. The handle feel good. Here you have very nice design trim. Then again, this blue leather. Here is the speaker and some storage space in the door bands. Pretty big entrance as you saw before. You have the e-4ORCE writing at the entrance and huge entrance in the car. You can see the panoramic glass roof also from this angle. That looks phenomenal. I love the way it looks, and it makes the interior much more brighter. Also you can see those blue leather seats. That looks crazy, and they are also very comfortable, and also they are perforated. That help a lot in the summer when it's super hot outside like today, because you cannot sweat on them. Plus you have all this leather until here, until the edges of the car, and that's really important. Isofix, 2 child seats in the back you can install. Here in the center you have also this armrest with 2 cup holders, pretty good quality, and flat floor. Let me go inside. Let me close the door just like that. Man, and this is my driving position, by the way. I adjusted a little bit earlier. Let me go behind myself. I'm 173 centimeters. This is the space. It's huge space on my legs. I can stretch my legs under the front seats pretty good. Also on the head I have like 4.5 fingers, something like that. But for me at 173 centimeters I have more than perfect space here. Also I have this handle hook. It's a bright roof that make the interior incredible from my point of view, make it much more brighter, much more spacious. LED light here, pretty fancy. When you put your finger here on it, it looks so cool. Plus you have this panoramic glass roof that looks lovely. Behind the front seat you have this kind of an, let's say, a plastic protection, but it's not a plastic, it's kind of a carpet, kind of a stuff material over the plastic, and then you have some storage space. Here in the middle you have the vents, and then you have this woodish fake design that looks so cool. Then you have heated seats on the rear, 3 position, USB-C, USB 2. Down here you have just a lot of space. Now if you go in the middle, I can go so easy. I can stay with my legs together. That's fantastic. So much space here, good space on my knees, plenty of space on my knees. And also on the head I have less space here, like 3 fingers. It's a little bit stiffer on the back because of the armrest, but in general it's pretty comfortable. I'm surprised to see that. Stretch my hand completely, and here completely. So yeah, 3 people here, no problem, man. You can stay for long trips without any problem. So crazy spacious. From this point of view it's really good. Now we will go in the front to talk about that beautiful dashboard. It's fantastic the way it looks. It's very modern, very nice. You will see this center arm, center console. You can adjust it electrically forward and backward in a second. But look how beautiful, look how simple is the design of the dash. It's quite linear, quite nice. That allows you to have good visibility on the windshield, but in the same time have such a nice design. It's modern, it's nice, it's futuristic. You can see also the mirror up there that has a camera in the back, and I forget to show you, but it's on the upper side. And this is the steering wheel that looks also pretty cool. Anyway, let's go in the front to talk about those things. Here we have one big window from one piece. I love the fact that it's not split. That allows you to have such a good visibility on the windows, and also in the mirror. You have the small speaker Bose sound system, as I said in the beginning of the video, and then you have also here another speaker and some beautiful ambient light inserted around here. I don't know if you can see it right now because it's quite bright, but I have a separate video where I show you all that stuff. soft material everywhere, even up here, even here you have this Alcantara. Here you have some plastic in the middle, but then you have this leather, super nice and soft. And then you have some storage space here in the door bands, pretty good storage space. The e-4ORCE writing at the entrance, the pedals are simple, and electric adjustable seats, so from here you can adjust every single position, plus the lumbar position. Big entrance in the car, you can see also from here, and you can see the entrance how it looks. Plus you can see one more time those panoramic glass roof that looks lovely, and those beautiful blue seats that are crazy comfortable. You have side support, they are perforated and they are ventilated and heated seats, and I sit on them. I drive the car for a few days and they are really comfortable. Now here we have a few buttons for open the trunk, for schedule the charging. Auto hold button is here. This button will activate and deactivate the head-up display. I think you can see it right there. This is also super cool. And then here the steering wheel is for the activate lane keeping assist while you're driving. And then here we have this woodish fake design that looks really nice. And then you have the vents, of course, to adjust it. Pretty good quality. Again, this Alcantara, nice feeling on it. And then on the upper side some plastic. Here you have two buttons for the brightness of the screen, so from here you can customize the brightness of the screen. So it's pretty easy and cool. Good. Down here, guys, before I go inside, I want to show you how much space you have on the legs. It's huge. Look at the leg space, and you have some ambient light also down there with a nice trim. The electronic handbrake, it's also here. Position it pretty nice. And then here on the right side you have USB-C, USB 2, 12-volt port, some storage space down there. Here you have the center console with super high quality around here, this leather. Then you have those buttons. What you do with the buttons, you adjust the center armrest, front, back, simple as that. Look at this, so cool, love it. Anyway, let's go inside. It's super hot outside. Inside we have a little bit of climatic system, good visibility around the windows, good visibility in the mirrors, up here on the windshield. By the way, the windshield, it's heated. If you go close here, you see those little lines integrated into the windshield. That's for the heating. So you just press one button, you hit the steering wheel, and then in 2 minutes it's defrosted in the winter. Here we have the camera. You can swipe between the menu and you can choose the position, down, left, right, up, rotation, indication, language, switch the backlight, and license. So this is pretty cool. But if you don't like it like that, you can also watch and see the normal mirror. So what do you think about that? Super cool feature to have it on the car as well. A little bit higher here you have the possibility to open this panoramic glass roof. That's also quite nice. It looks pretty cool, but also you can close it. And then of course you can close it completely if you don't want to have all this light inside the car. You can close it just like that. Everything is electric, and it's much better than, for example, other cars like Tesla Model Y, where you have that glass with the sun hitting. You feel that heat, but when you put this protection, you really feel the difference, that it's much more protective from the heat. So that's really useful. And here are the buttons, the SOS button. Here you have the LED lights, and then you have also this glass support. That's super useful. Plus here you have the lights and LED light. I love the mirror, the vanity mirror, and I love the way they integrate this LED light right here into the carpet, into this trim. It looks so cool. You have the handle, everything everywhere here, it's white, and I like that very much. Now the head-up display is directly on the windshield. I think you can see it right there in the front, and the great part is that once you set some destinations and once you start driving, you will see how cool it looks. It's really nice. Now down here you have this steering wheel that looks crazy nice. I love the shape of it, I love the size. It looks really wonderful. I love the grip. You have perforated these areas here. Then you have also the physical button to change different settings and to customize the screen. I will show you in a second. And here you have the buttons for the autopilot and all the safety features, plus the voice command and the telephone. And in the back here you have this wheel where you can adjust the steering wheel electrically, up, down, left, right. Very simple. Now going to the screen, guys, you can customize what you would like to see on the screen. So you have even the settings here. The interesting part is that if you go to the settings here, you can customize all the settings of the car from here, from the screen. You don't have to go into the multimedia assistant, to the menu. And the thing is that everything you can change while you're driving: the intelligent cruise, all the safety features, the lane centering assist, the lane assist, blind spot, emergency brake, traffic signs assist, and all that stuff, parking aids, driving monitor, all this steering effort, even the steering effort, you can change it from here how you like to feel it. The e-pedal as well, and all that chassis control, all that stuff you can customize and change it directly from the cockpit while you're driving from here. So that's so convenient because you don't have to go into other menus. Then you have, of course, this information here that I show you in the test drive video. While you're driving, you can see very nice what happened with the car ahead, and all that stuff. For the driving assistance systems, you can also configure it and change the settings in the different ways: the FM and radio and media. Here you have the map. You can see the navigation all over the screen. This is also another cool function and very useful. Then of course, if you can see it in a different ways. You can see the torque, all-wheel drive. You can see where the power go, in the front or in the back, so how the power is distributed to the wheels. You can see the charging and how much battery you still have. You can see the battery capacity, you can see the tire pressure, and so on. And if you change it, switch it, here's the consumption, and here you can see also different information, average consumption, and so on. And yeah, this is it. It's pretty cool from my point of view. Really cool stuff. And yeah, of course, you have a lot of information. Plus, let me show you something. If you press this button, you go here, and if you change the display view, you will see the classic wheels. So if you want to have the classic wheels, you can see it in this way. So that's also quite convenient and quite cool, but I like to have it in a more modern way. And also here you have some extra driving assist systems and so on, like shortcuts that help you a lot. Now, pretty cool visibility. It's great. I love the screens, 12.3-inch multimedia system. I love how they design everything. Then center console, again, you have this armrest in this blue leather with a little bit of kind of bronze design. Really cool. You can open it up. You have a wireless charging, some storage space. You have this nice woodish design here. It's a plastic, but it looks like a wood. Storage space here, cup holders, and then you have these beautiful buttons integrated into this center armrest woodish design, and I love the way it looks. They are illuminated in the nighttime. It looks so expensive, so fancy. And you have those buttons here, and let me show you something. If you press it, it gives you a nice feedback. It's not a button, but it gives you feedback to the finger, and you have this trail here that goes out. This is an extra storage where you can put your, let's see, something here while you're driving, storage space, and you press the button and it goes in automatically. It's such a premium feature. Then you have the e-pedal. You can activate, deactivate from here. You have here this button for park assist, and the car it's working, and the park assist work very good. I tested in the test drive video. Definitely check it out. You can park the car so easy, and it works so good. So it's one of the best system that I try. Then you have the different driving modes. From here you change them between snow mode. You have eco, standard, and sport mode. So from here you change the different driving modes. Very simple. Plus you have here the shift by wire transmission. From here you change the gears. You go in reverse, press this button, go up in reverse, and then you go in drive, and in B mode, and you press the park. B mode, it's when the car will regenerate more energy than in D mode. It's like rolling. B mode regenerate more, but e-pedal regenerate the maximum. Then again, this is the start system. It's looking like a computer button. It looks so cool, and look how nice they integrate all those buttons in this plastic woodish design here. It looks so premium, so expensive. And from here you can configure it and change the vent speed and different temperature and so on. Really nice. I love the way they design it. Here are the vents, the wheel for the volume. It looks also so cool and expensive. Here you have some button for the hazard lights and also the changing the track. And then here we have the glow box. Let me show you the glow box. It's not big, wide, but it's very long, so that's quite nice, useful. And you have also a light inside there. Other than that, some speakers around here. And let's go to the multimedia. Here between the screens you have this camera button where you can activate the camera. Let me show you. If you are, for example, into the menu, let's go to the menu. Let's go here, for example, to the menu, and then if you go to the camera, you can activate the camera, and you can see also the side of the car, the right side of the car, with the lines that help you go in small spaces, and this is cool. And here you activate the brightness of the screen, so you can play with it. You can make it a little bit more brighter from here, just like that. Anyway, this is the multimedia, 12.3 inch. You have some shortcuts on the left side. You can connect your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You have here the home screen. This is the home screen. It's relatively responsive. I can't say it's the most responsive on the market, but it works pretty fast, and you can go to different settings, very simple. Here you have the device where you can connect Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, the guest, you can create a user, the apps of the car, you can go here and access it. And here are like all the settings of the car, system information. You have also the GPS position, you have the EV information right here, the weather, the energy usage, and all that settings. You will find it around here. Now the cool part is like energy usage. If you go to the map, for example, I will show you a little bit later. And yeah, anyway, here you find all this information about the EV and charging and stuff like that. If you go back to the apps, you have the Alexa where you can talk with the car, like voice command and so on. And then the energy usage, you can find here also the information. Then you have the navigation, which is pretty good from my point of view. It's pretty responsive, and the good part is that it's an electric car, and you have on the map all the charging station. And this is very important from my point of view. One of the most important thing is to have the charging stations on the screen, so you know where to drive. Plus, if you go a little bit farther away, you will see until where you can drive with the electricity that you have right now in the car. So that's also very useful. Then you have the media, the telephone, and then here you can access the climatic system. From the climatic system, as I said before, the car comes with heated steering wheel. From here you activate it. It comes with ventilated seats. From here you can turn it on and off, free position, ventilation on the seats. And then you have heated seats, of course, and this button is for defrosting the windshield. And then you can do the same for the passenger. It's very simple, it's very fast to go into the menu. Then here you have the settings. If you go to the settings, you find all the settings of the audio system. But if you go to the home and then you go to the settings up here, you will see all other settings that's missing from there, like from camera, for parking, from seats, EV, climatic, and also everything else. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, from my point of view, it's a good, nice multimedia system. So yeah, in general, I think I show you almost everything, guys. I hope you get some useful information from here. I hope the video was useful. If you still have questions, ask me down below. Whatever question you have, I will answer you with pleasure. Also, don't miss out the test drive video. Will be really interesting when I drive the car and I give you all the feedbacks, and it's really cool. Plus, from my point of view, I think it's a good car. It's a well-built car. It's a premium car, and no wonder why they ask so much money for it, because it really feels like you're having a premium car, like a Mercedes or something like that. Anyway, great car, good car. From my point of view, deserve a little bit more attention. And yeah, if you're on the search for an electric family car, definitely check out this Ariya. Go and make some test drives and see if you like it. Now guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some useful information from here. I'm really happy to hear all the feedbacks from you, because I use a different camera to film today, and I'm really curious to tell me if the quality is good, if you feel like was better before. or I'm really looking to hear your feedbacks if that was good quality enough. Anyway, thank you for watching, stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.